Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, and welcome to the Tube. It's time to do a fan film reaction. Star Trek is on the menu today. Now, before we talk about that particular fan film, first of all, let me introduce you to my co-host, cousin Cheeto. How you doing?
Live long and fuck off or whatever.
Yes, sir. And Gary.
All right.
Very good. Okay, so what we're going to be reviewing is a fan film called Duty Called. It's made by a familiar fan film filmmakers called the Power 543 Fan Films. They have just over 11,000 subscribers, and this fan film has got 50,000 views. It came out several months ago, 7 months ago to be more precise. All right, so we'll leave a description. We'll leave a description of the fan film in the comments in the description box below. Please subscribe to them and all of that jazz regarding these guys, but they obviously put a lot of work into their fan films. Without further ado, let's watch it, review it. Let's go.
Officer
Why
Tory.
is he always late?
Very nice Vulcan
I
ship
told
there.
him my departure time. This may be your
Yeah,
last
it's very,
time
very
seeing
pretty.
your sister in
And that's
months.
TMP shuttles right there, like TMP runabouts.
By the way, nice to see that Emma
And
Thorne.
that's time. Eric,
You recognize her?
I guess I'll leave you a message. Like that's the same. Start recording. Hey Eric, you suck. I'm sure your shuttle got held up and you can tell me why later.
She's an ensign.
I'm heading out now and I don't know when I'll be in system again. Enjoy the rest of your leave and good luck on the Majestic. They're lucky to be getting such a talented engineer. Mum left some fresh casserole in the fridge and I hid one of your holoprogram chips somewhere in the house. Chaotica 16, one of your favorites. Good luck finding it. Love you.
So a nitpick, but that pip is supposed to be above that blue line.
Oh, she color coordinated the house to her outfit.
Ensign Reed to Beowulf. Ready for transport.
This is Transporter Chief Samuel Cockings. You need to please donate $10 to my stream before I'll beam you up.
we don't want more what's the incidents of people don't like this.
I know a constellation isn't the most glamorous assignment, but she's mine. Besides, vintage ships are cool. Who needs a galaxy
I was just gonna
class?
say there was a constellation on the thumbnail, but it's in the TNG era.
The Indianapolis made first contact with the Ferric. Very cool. First contact. Total success. So much history. I hope I can make a difference. No, I
That
will
could
make
be-
a difference.
That could be bothering me now.
What, the pip?
Mum said be assertive.
Yeah.
It's
How
supposed
do
to
all
be
these
up higher to the
butterflies?
collar, over the line.
Ensign Reed, we are nearing the rendezvous. The Indianapolis is running late. Please report to the shuttle bay.
Shuttle bay.
So the other
Computer
thing
pause
is, I
recording.
think those uniforms in the background
Ensign
are
Reed here.
all season
Bay,
3 and
sir.
above.
The Beowulf has other
Yeah.
jobs to make, and we can't
Is
wait.
she some sort of
Sorry,
medical
Ensign,
stuff? Because
we
that's
have to
looking less
drop you off
blue,
in
kind of the
shuttle time.
turquoise sort
The
of medical
Indianapolis
stuff.
doesn't have an arrival
I
time.
could not
but
understand
shouldn't
anything
be
you
too
asked.
long.
I asked.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
couldn't-
Pilot.
is that a
We'll
medical
be at the
stuff?
rendezvous coordinates.
It's
need
science
to
or
go
medical.
anywhere.
Science officer.
If you knew me, sir, that's not reassuring.
Oh, you'll do fine. Head on down now. Good luck with your new assignment, Ensign. Hanson out.
Shuttles can't do free warp drive. Actually, no, that's not a shuttle. That's a shuttle.
I mean, effects are great.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised if it was Sam Cockings.
Great.
Yeah.
Computer, is the Indianapolis in communications range?
Negative.
How soon until they are in range?
Unknown. Indianapolis outside sensor range.
They just left her in a shuttle out in the middle of nowhere.
Triple pods. Not good for much. Guess I'll just relax. I am not touching those controls.
They might as well just shoved her in an escape pod and just kept on going.
Well, shuttles have full speed, don't they?
At least he's got something to read, eh?
She likes to read analog.
No, you would have thought they would have had more futuristic ways of
Warp signature
making
incoming.
people sleep on the shuttles. Just on the chair. Like you're fucking sitting in economy class.
Wow.
Indianapolis to Shuttle 2.
Oh, somebody else, finally.
Shuttlepod 2 here. Ensign Laura Reed.
Again,
At the
season 3
rendezvous on
and
schedule,
above
sir.
TNG uniform.
Sorry for the delay and the hurry now. Prepare to beam aboard.
You don't want me to pilot her in?
Orders are to get underway immediately. I'm beaming the shuttle pod to Bay 2 and you to the transporter room. Are you ready?
Ready to get out of this pod? Yes, sir.
They don't even have to land anymore, they just beam it. I mean, it's more effective. But...
Yes.
Welcome to the Indianapolis. Stewart to bridge. Ensign Reed is aboard, Captain.
Dude, that's some
holy
great
cow.
CGI work. That Constellation class just looks beautiful.
It does, yeah.
Sir? Question.
Fire away, Ensign.
Your uniform. I was told the Indianapolis still use the old uniform.
I was wondering.
It was in my transfer orders from Commander Sudan.
Oh,
Confirmed. According to the logs here, the transfer orders were changed just after they were issued.
Altered by who? Wait, don't tell me.
Ensign Talan.
Oh, so it's hazing.
I'm being hazed.
Ah!
By the only person I know aboard.
Ah.
That makes sense. I'll make sure that it gets reported.
Well, that makes sense that a lot of people
Sorry.
were in the TNG uniforms.
Welcome again to the Indianapolis.
It's almost like...
I'll get her back for that one. My quarters?
Deck 6, Section D. Did you want me to take you?
No, I'll find my own way. I want to see the ship.
Very good. Have fun, Ensign. There should be some new uniforms waiting for you in your quarters. Oh, and check your pip.
Oh, it was purposeful!
Thank you, Ensign.
She didn't change it. Son of a bitch. It's still bugging me. At least it's purposeful. That was bugging me.
Oh, better.
Much comfier. Time to go introduce myself to Commander Sudan.
God, she talks to
That's
herself
what
a
my
lot.
first assignment is.
I mean, I talk to
Journey
myself a
starts
lot
here.
too, so.
And
She could be doing a log.
butterflies.
Not like this.
This is gonna be fun.
You don't know what I do on
No, I don't know. Like, like that is just weird. Ensign Reed will return in Lost in the Void. Well, hopefully it's more exciting than this.
And Samuel Cockins. There it is.
Samuel Cockins. Yeah, it had his sort of style about it, but I wanted to make sure it was him before I committed to saying it was him. But a lot of elements about this whole episode felt like Samuel Cockins' work. Anyway, let's see if there's an end credit scene.
There's that.
No, there isn't. All right. Got it. What you got to say?
So I know who this person is. They're a YouTuber with a massive fan base. They've got kind of like Thunderfoot or that sort of person that they have like the sort of like ContraPoints. They have that sort of like fan base. So I think 8 is a big get for Power, whatever the name is, Sam Corkins' thing. So it's a big get. I thought she did pretty well, considering she's probably not a trained actress. I thought this was unless she is, and then she comes after me. If well, sorry, Emma. But I thought she did pretty well with the material she was given. I do agree with you two though that she could have just been doing like logs, and they could have like sped this up a bit, like not spent so much time of her getting there and maybe having her acclimatized to be on the ship to get to know the crew, because then we could get to know the crew kind of what's the word in story rather than having to wait another flaming episode to do it. So that's my thoughts.
Cheats.
This is a good slice of life episode. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed it a lot. I thought that, as I said, I didn't when you tell me it's 9 minutes and it's a Power 543 film, I know that it's a slice of life episode because normally their stuff runs like 15, 20, even 30 minutes sometimes. Maybe not 30 minutes, but still like 20, around 20 minutes. So I thought it was a good slice of life episode. I'm very glad they addressed the pip because that if that was not an actual purposeful thing, I would have lost my stuff. If you're a Trekkie, you know, and if you don't, Google it. It's not hard to look up where a pip goes. So I'm glad at least they addressed it. And maybe it was something they had to edit in afterward because she did put it on there the wrong place. Whatever. They did. They took care of it. But anyway, I thought it was a good slice of life. I did hate the fact that it was hazing. Like, I knew it was going to be hazing as soon as she showed up and they're like, what's going on with that uniform? I'm like, oh no. Because I noticed people in the background when she was sitting on the other ship that I knew I could tell that they were all wearing TNG season 3 and above uniforms. So I'm like, why is she wearing, like, I get it. Like if you have people who don't have those uniforms or whatever, but two of your main actors in this episode, one of them had a TNG season 3 and above. The other one had the TNG season 2 and below. So the whole hazing thing was kind of stupid to me. I thought that was just lazy. And they did that in Strange New Worlds recently, and it was just as bad there too. So yeah, so I don't know. I mean, but everything else was great. Samuel Cockings, as much as we rag on him, he does great work with the CGI. I mean, I would hire him if I was doing any kind of like CGI work or anything like that. He does a great job. Still not giving him money unless I pay him to do something. But anyway.
Yeah, you call it a slice of life. I call it a slice of nothing. Oh, let's just follow this ensign who's going to go on the Indianapolis, but she has to go on one other ship first before she jumps on the other ship. And yeah, she's wearing an unusual. She's wearing an old-fashioned uniform, not a modern uniform. Yay! And she talks to herself the whole fucking time. I've seen this style of fan film done by Sam Cockins with the other chick on several occasions, and it's
But this lady's more likable than the first one. I'm sorry. Like,
no, it's still the same. It's the same shit, and I want more interactions between different people, and we got very little of that. Just following this chick around, and I don't really give a fuck that she's left somebody's hollow porn in somewhere hidden in the house and shit like that. Bollocks. But you know, it's look. As much as I like to rip on Sam Cockings as well, I will always admit that he's a superb special effects artist. You know, he truly is, and it's a shame that somebody who is always asking for money from everyone constantly and trying to scavenge every penny out of his audience on a regular basis is so talented, but never when it comes to this sort of thing. But nevertheless, never give him a fucking penny, anyone. If he asks for money, tell him to fuck off. But other than that, you know, I have to commend him on beautiful artwork here. It was great in that aspect. But the story, once again, like a lot of his stories, it was average to shit. You know, I don't. This is not engaging to me. I don't give a fuck about this. You know, this is bollocks. You know, give me a story, not some fucking ensign going on a ship. What bullshit is this? Honestly, Come on, Sam. Like I know the desire to get bucks is really important to you. You probably only have a small fucking car, so you'd have to fucking spread the money around. But Jesus Christ, man, come up with something that's a better idea than this, mate, because this was bollocks. Anyway, time to mark it, cousin Cheetah.
I'm gonna give it I'll give it a 7. As I said, I mean it's slice of life, so there's not much substance to it, as Zam said, but Zam's a little bit more unforgiving to when it comes to slice of life stuff.
On this occasion, please. I'm not always unforgiving. I just think on this occasion I am.
But yeah, the visuals were awesome. The acting was pretty good. I didn't have too much of a problem with it. It probably would have gotten an 8 out of me if it wasn't for the stupid hazing. I'm like, come on, like, like the hazing was just, I hate it when they do that. And I think even Zam said this before, but in our Strange New Worlds review, we're in the 23rd century at this point, or 24th century at this point.
Yeah,
hazing should be a thing of the past. Like
yeah.
it really shouldn't be a thing. But yeah, so maybe it should be. Who knows? Anyway, Bossman.
As I said, I like the fact that Emma Thorne's in this. She's obviously she's not a trained actress, but she brought it. I agree with you guys that I wish it was more action packed, than the going slowly to the when they just left her in the middle of bloody space. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's the other point.
I mean, for God's sake, why leave her in the middle of space? Just leave her, just take her to the ship and have her fly over or transport her over or something, but I don't know. But yeah, the special effects were great, and I do agree with Zandu. It would rather be a slice of life. It was a slice of what's the point? That's a slice of. So I'll give it. I'll give it a 6 because I do agree with you that the special effects was great, and I thought Emma did a good job. But apart from that, yeah, that's not great.
I'm gonna give it a 5. I think it's very appealing on the eyes. It looks great. I can't deny that. And that's where half of my marks are gonna go. But the other half is gonna go towards the story, which I thought was terrible. And like I said, this is right down Samuel Cocking's playbook of what we've seen from him in the past. It's very unoriginal, and it always seems to be like this shit. And I really wish he was try something a bit more different and have a bigger cast, and more people around him to work around, and yeah, just go along those particular lines instead of this following this one individual character who talks to themselves all the fucking time. No, not for me. He gets a 5. So yeah. All right. I want to know what you guys think on YouTube land. Was I too harsh? Were my colleagues too generous? Let us know what you think with a comment below. Obviously, subscribe to these guys. But if you go to Trek Yards, don't give Sam Cockings a fucking penny ever. All right, he's all about the money. As much as I admire his work as an artist, he's always about the fucking money, and I want everyone who watches his stuff to know about that regarding that particular guy. So yeah, keep your fucking hands and your wallets in your pockets, and don't forget to subscribe to the Tube as well as 543 Fan Films, and take care now. Bye bye.
Live long and prosper.